Well, hello again everyone. It's been a while since I've done an unboxing here, and if you haven't already been able to tell, this is the Hot Toys Video Game Masterpiece 34. I've been sitting on this figure for almost a year. I think I got it last either June or July, and it's now May 2020, and I'm just deciding to get around to unboxing it. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background there. You were just outside running. But anyway, let's go ahead and crack this thing open. The reason I have waited so long to unbox this figure is because, well, to be honest with you, I'd say it's probably been a year now since I've really done a lot with Hot Toys, or any 1/6 scale, to be honest with you. I kind of started to fall out of love with them. Oh, don't look at that. That's my address. And I don't really know what it is, but this character, a Scarlet Spider, has always been... It's one of my favorite Marvel characters, so I've kind of been waiting to unbox it because, being one of my favorite characters, I actually want to be kind of excited about it. So over the last month or two, I've kind of been looking into getting back on the Hot Toys bandwagon and decided, why not crack them open today? So, there she is, or he is. And get the artwork here, nice little slip cover. Of course, this was I believe it was a Toy Fair exclusive. It could have been the Comic-Con exclusive. And I guess that's not actually a slip cover, that's one of these ones that opens up. There you go. You get the inside. You get the Scarlet Spider there. Obviously PS4 version. Looking real nice. Oh yeah, credits. In case anybody's interested in that. So yeah, I guess we're gonna pull them out of there now. I'm all shaky here. It's been quite some time since I've unboxed a Hot Toys figure, so I don't really want to rip anything just yet. Okay, everything's out of there. I'll put that there. And, oh yeah, that's right. This one came with a little backdrop of New York City. So I'm actually just going to leave that in the plastic for now. Actually feels like a nice quality compared to some of the other backdrops that I've had in the past. They were always a little flimsy, I guess, and that one seems like they decided to use a better material this time around, or I guess last year. Okay, got our instructions here, which do as I say, not as I do, right? Because to be honest with you, I never really look at the instructions. I just kind of go until I feel like something might break when it comes to articulation, and that's not the right way to do things. So yeah, here we go. You got the two different looks. You can have hood up or hood down, in case anybody's interested in reading that. Here we go with articulation, 90 degrees. About 120 for elbows. I guarantee you that that's even pushing it, though, because a lot of times with these suits, it feels like something's going to give. They say 90 degrees for the legs and 120 for the knee joint, but I tend to go museum pose anyway, so those are all kind of irrelevant to me. I don't know why, I just never really decided to go crazy with the different poses and all that. I'm actually going to take a look at these hands here real quick. Alright, so it looks like the pizza holding hand and what would be the camera hand are actually already on him, which is kind of close to a relaxed hand. We've got the little web shooter hands here. I don't know why that's focusing on my hand and not that, but we got some nice little sculpted detail on there. That's probably not going to come out very well. I'm not really in the best of lighting here. Okay, that's not going to focus, but it does have a bit of a texture on the back of the hand there, which is kind of nice. Actually, it's got it on the palms too. Wall crawling hand. Got the little web shooter. Or like the whipping hand, I guess you'd call it. And of course, it's not Hot Toys without a fist. I wish my camera would cooperate with me here and actually focus on that. The texture on these hands is actually really neat. But then again, Hot Toys always goes for the smallest details. Okay, so here's like a web. Actually, I think this is the only webbing in here. Nope, they have the others. But this one's like kind of bunched up. I guess you'd be like holding it, swinging. And of course these, I don't know if I have to pull them all out of here because they do the same ones for every release. I've done it since the Maguire Spider-Man, so you got the one where he'd be holding it down here somewhere, I guess. And he's kind of swinging. You got a couple of straight ones, and then you got the ones like if he's trying to shoot it at someone. So that's those. Let's go to these accessories, I guess. Alright, so here's the actual pizza itself. You get one slice, and then this is all one big piece. And that goes in the little pizza box, which is actually kind of cool. My camera is not cooperating at all today. There we go. And it does open, so you can put your pizza in there. Nice little grease stain on the back. You get a chocolate covered donut. I imagine that's recycled from the, what was it, the Mark IV Iron Man that they did? That came with donuts. And a cup of coffee. Set those over there. Alright. Lack of attention on my part. There was a whole nother set of hands on that side. I guess this is like a saluting hand, or it can be whatever you want it to be. So we got that, and then we got this piece of webbing which would just go over one of the straight pieces, and then it could act like it's sticking to something. Or if you want him to be shooting someone with his webbing. Of course, the hand pegs as well. I don't know how exciting those are to show, but they're there. The little smartphone. Obviously going for the PS4 theme, like when you go into your pause menu. There is some text on there too. I highly doubt my camera's going to focus on it, but it says something. It's got the picture of Spider-Man doing his little peace sign thing. And the camera, which I was kind of interested to see with this set. Some pretty good detail. Obviously it looks like a photographer's camera. Alright. Set that there. I guess we're going to take the figure out. Oh yeah, fun fact. A couple of years ago when I went to the Boston Comic Con, I actually did a cosplay as the Scarlet Spider. And which is, well, it was mainly because, like I've already said, he's one of my favorite Marvel characters. Let's see here. This is always a pain when they put the plastic over the hands and boots real tight like that. Ah, that one's started for me. We might have to get risky and go to the knife here. So actually we're going to do that. Just bear with me. Obviously you want to be real careful. A lot of times if you can get a small nick, then the rest of the piece of tape will rip like that. Yeah, so that one wasn't too bad. Oh, they got more plastic underneath the web shooters. Come on, man. If you couldn't tell, this is further evidence to how long it's been since I've done something like this. Unboxing a Hot Toys figure. I'm struggling with the tape. I used to have it down. Bear with me here. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is really exciting to watch. Somebody struggling with tape. And I would go ahead and just cut the video here, but I'm lazy and don't feel like editing. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. So here's the figure. Obviously spray painted onto the hoodie there. He's got his little Scarlet Spider symbol. The eyes have a really neat kind of texture to it. They have like a, I'm guessing it's a clear plastic head, and then they put, no, maybe that is sculpted into it, and they must have just done something for like inserts for the eyes or something, because it's definitely like clear plastic, and then it has another layer underneath it, which is that honeycomb thing that's kind of coming through on camera. The suit, really nice. That's a little bunched up, but we can futz around with that. There's the web shooter cartridges, and the plastic underneath it, which I'll deal with later. I'm already fooling around enough on camera with plastic. I guess these have more web cartridges in them, but it kind of looks like an ankle bracelet, to be honest with you. The shoes, they have a nice little texture on them. Oh, there goes the phone. Hang on a second. I'm going to shut this door. That way we don't have to listen to that. Yeah, the shoes are kind of neat here with the... Oh, come on, camera. So yeah, they got a whole design on top of them there too. The belt. And spider butt. Here's the back of the figure. Has another spider symbol on the back. And moment of truth. Oh, they must have a wire in the hood. It's actually a little tight, so I'd be a little uneasy about posing him with the hood permanently up like that. And I'm kind of wondering if the dye from the blue shirt has actually like rubbed off on the suit underneath. Just judging off of past experiences with Hot Toys, like the Purple Coat Joker and all that stuff, with the dyes bleeding onto whatever's underneath them. I guess his bicep's a little twisted there. But yeah, here we go. Some articulation. That's actually not that bad. This suit has a lot of give to it, and that's really surprising to me. I figured like it'd be super tight, but still with like this different textures, like they have, it's kind of like rubber on there. I don't know how much that comes off. I would be concerned over time, you know, if you leave them in poses, maybe that might start cracking or something. And that all depends on where you live too. You know, if you're in a real humid or dry climate, and being where I am, it's humid in the summer, dry in the winter, so that's not really a good combination for this kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and bend his leg. I can't get over how much give this suit actually has in it. Like that's really surprising to me. I figured this might be a real like tight fit where things would damage the suit, but that is a nice little surprise. I'm actually kind of disappointed I didn't open this guy a while back, because I feel like that may have gotten me back into Hot Toys and the whole collecting community a little bit earlier, but let's see, how much have I rambled here? So yeah, I guess that's really everything that's in the box. I can show you the base real quick. It just says Marvel Spider-Man. I don't have the regular PS4 Spider-Man or any of the others, so I don't know if this is like a standard base they've been doing with this line. But yeah, it's kind of got like a veneer kind of thing on top. And blank on the bottom, just has your copyright stuff. Oh, yeah, Scarlet Spider on the front. Oh man. Come on, camera. You can do it. There we go. So yeah, that's really everything. Oh yeah, dynamic stand. Which I don't really care for. I wish they'd still do the dynamic and have the regular stand as well. And he's got the waist clip for it. But yeah, that's everything here. I guess this is the real end of the video. I would do a size comparison with something, but I don't really have a lot of that stuff out right now. I've been kind of cleaning up and rearranging a lot of it, or else I'd have Homecoming Spider-Man or the Spider-Man 3 Spidey here. But yeah, so I guess that's it. Hopefully this wasn't a real bad video. Hopefully you were able to deal with me rambling.